What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, guys, there's some interesting allegations that have come out against Doja Cat. Now, we all know that typically she deals with Caucasian men. She doesn't deal with black men. But there was a interesting podcast on No Jumper, and a friend of Ash Riser was on that podcast. And he said something that's very, very interesting and profound. He said that Ash Riser was on the rise as a rapper, and he was working on some music with TDE and Kendrick Lamar when Doja Cat seemingly deleted his entire hard drive of music that he had. And that music, which took months to create, his life started spiraling out of control. Okay. And obviously there are some allegations maybe of some abuse towards her, towards him. He eventually started abusing drugs, and he eventually ended his own life. However, on the other hand, Doja Cat's career went just the opposite. She ended up becoming a star, right? And let me tell you this, and I understand that a lot of times in relationships, okay, people, I want to say this, people can play into a positive or negative situation in your life. I want to address that. It's absolutely true. If you are dealing with people who are not shit, they can destroy your life. I say it all the time here on my channel. I've dealt with women who have, if I would allow them to still be here, I would be nothing. Maybe I wouldn't even be living. Okay. But I'll be damned if I say that one of these chicks who I decided to deal with was the reason why I ended my own situation or messed up my life. No. This guy, Ash Riser, if he got his music deleted, which of course it should have been backed up on more than one hard drive, especially when you have a project like that. I mean, if that's the case, go out and do it again. I know that's harsh, but to blame it on her as to why she's the reason that he's died or he's dead, that's weak. And I know it because I have people in my own family that have, like I talk about my stepmom I have that I really cannot stand. I hate her, a lot. I have people in my family, and I've watched guys, even my own dad, I have bad relationships with a woman for 20 years. But if he and his life was to ever be destroyed because of that lady, I cannot blame her. The reason why is he had a choice. Everybody got a choice. And I want to tell this to guys here. Shit happens in life. Nothing is perfect. Okay? Nobody owes you anything. There are stumbling blocks that occur in life. Some of those stumbling blocks, believe it or not, we have invited them to ourselves. Guess whose job it is to get over it? It's your job. And for people who spiral out of control, who commit suicide and things like that, and I understand, I want to tread very lightly with things like that. It's unfortunate. But these people have an opportunity to get the help that they need if they want. They have the opportunity to look at it as, hey, listen, I have a setback, but I'm going to keep trying. And not to blame one person for their realities. I'm sorry. Okay. As much as Doja Cat is a young lady that I would never want to be a part of, to blame her for that is weak. And I want to tell guys this, in the black community, and I want to kind of transpose it. We have guys here that are talking about, well, black women did this and black women are doing that. And every morning when I got up, when I lived in Sacramento to go to work, there was no black woman at my doors telling me that I can't work. She wasn't there. Okay. There was no sister that was stopping me from doing anything in my life. Okay? Just not there. Not there. What nothing there then, what ain't there now. You know who's stopping me or holding me back from doing something? It's me. Because I didn't do it. Because I didn't maximize my time. And setbacks happen. I've experienced them in the last 4 years. Sometimes my health goes up and down. I've had people die recently in my business. Unexpected things. I was in medical school, like literally about to have a nervous breakdown. Not only I take time off of school, people don't know that. I was working so much here, I had a nervous breakdown. I took off 18 months in breaks because of the responsibilities I have for my family and for this business. But guess what? I had to get myself together, right? I ended up finishing. I could have quit. There's always a reason why you can quit. But people who are really strong and steadfast, you're gonna find a way to keep going even when you should stop. Sometimes you gotta pause. Okay? Sometimes you gotta take a break. Sometimes you might have to exit. But you get back on the horse until you die. And you're gonna die anyway. But to end your own life because of a lady? Really? Somebody who's not even really, don't care nothing about you now. Why? And I want to talk about, Q from World Star. I've had some interesting things to say about him that are not nice. But you know what? I want to talk about him. His website failed like 8 or 9 times. But Q from World Star decided to keep it going. I don't like its content. I think that it's degrading to our people. But you know what? One thing I can say about him, he keeps it going. He kept it going. Why? Because winners always sustain. Just like Paul said in the Bible. The race is not given to the strong nor the swift, but to he who endureth until what? Until the end. All right? It's who endures. It's who endures. And that's what the reality is, guys. There are many things that you can blame people your problems on. Same thing with women, right? Women blame their problems on black men. All right? Blame their problem on black women, on the black community, on the hood. Listen, I come from one of the worst situations. Father got on drugs, all of that, dysfunctional family, gunshots every night when we lived in LA, Grape Street, Watts. We lived in Santana Block. My dad got shot over 5 times. I got every reason to be a failure. Every reason to be a loser. Guess what? I don't want to do that. To blame my situation. Okay? On anything. Guess what? I refuse to do that. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. I shall refuse. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Long as I am living, long as I'm alive, I'm going to compete. And my failures or success is going to be blamed on me. That's it. And you should have that mentality too. Don't blame your failures on other folks. Problems come in your life. It's your responsibility to get over them. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Ready to appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.